So my name is Paul Turner. I work for Telestream. I'm going to tell you about two new products that we have at the show here. The first product is more in the research phase than the direct sales phase in Europe. It's called Traffic Manager. It's targeted at commercial workflows. The whole idea of managing your local and regional ads and national ad spots and conforming them into your breaks is actually a bit chaotic at this point in time. Telestream has had a product that's been managing that workflow, the commercial workflow, prepping them, making sure that they're in on time, all the assets are available. We've had that for nearly 10 years now in the USA. We haven't sold it in Europe because the models were so different. What we're finding right now, though, is that there's some convergence in the usage models between the US and the rest of the world, largely due to the change into file-based workflows. And we believe that this product, which we've sold hundreds and hundreds of seats of in the USA, may well now be appropriate for sites outside of the USA. So we're doing bespoke demos here at the show of Traffic Manager. Again, its job is to manage the ingest of material from cache servers, to make sure the metadata is transferred into the automation system, that the automation system is informed that the material has arrived. It allows you to check for conformity to regulatory closed captioning requirements, make sure captions are there, make sure they're the same length as the ad. We need to make sure that you, here in the USA particularly, if you have closed captioning on the broadcast ad, it has to be available for that ad on the web. And so Traffic Manager will automatically transcode from your closed captioning on the video asset and turn them into SMPTE 2025 web-based assets, time text assets. It'll also allow you to see one confederated view of where all the ads are, and has a web-based portal to allow local and regional ad suppliers to directly input their ads because they don't have cache server systems that they work with. So we'll manage all of that through a web portal, and again allow you to check them for conformity, that they fit your technical requirements, that they have the closed captioning that you want. Again, in the USA, we have this thing called the CALM Act, which is to ensure that the ads are no louder than the actual main content. And Traffic Manager will ensure that for you and do loudness control as well. That's Traffic Manager. Our second product is called Post Producer. And Post Producer is an automated content assembly tool. What we realize pretty quickly when you take a look at the promo departments and programming departments at most TV stations is they do repetitive edits. A classic example would be, maybe you're trying to promote a program that's coming up tomorrow at 9 o'clock. So you'll do a bumper that go between programs that says, tomorrow at 9 o'clock we will have James Bond. The next day, you're going to do the same promo, but instead of it having a tomorrow at 9, it's going to say tonight at 9. And it will have different voiceover, it will have some different text, but likely the rest of the promo is exactly the same. So what you normally have to do to get that to work is to take your original promo back into an NLE suite with an editor and have them re-edit the package and then put that out just for that one replacement. If you have sister stations and you're cross-pollinating your promos, this use of non-linear stations expands exponentially. The idea behind Post Producer is you give us a template for what the timing of the pace of the promo is, and then you point us at material and we will just go ahead and conform it over and over and over again with new text, new voiceovers, new graphics. We could do DVE moves for that squeeze back where you go between the program that you're on right now and the program that you're going to, so you can put some branding on. We can composite multiple layers of graphics. It generates an output regardless of the input resolution or codec or even frame rate. You can put different frame rate materials into Post Producer and it will still produce this one cohesive output for you. It'll do up conversion, it will do down conversion, it will mix audio, it can deal with Dolby E, it does ducking and voiceovers. And one of the demos that we're showing at the show here is we take one piece of media, we put it into Post Producer, and we produce 10 different language versions of the same promo in one go. It's a massive time savings for our customers, which means increased profitability. It means that creative people with creative tools can be used just for the creative work and not necessarily this repetitive assembly work that just takes up vast amounts of time and equipment for our customers. And that's Post Producer.